Yeah. How do you like that? We're just gonna be super quiet and awkward.
Listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation.
Yeah, you cross
Money
them
gets
arms,
money.
you sexy
The
Bruce Wayne.
risks, the alliances, the hidden costs.
And lick his ear.
Knew which hands to shake.
Well, yeah, but now look, my father's dead, so...
What's the break?
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't
Bitch!
say no
So
to
rude.
me. Not for long.
Spit in his face.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I
All of
recommend
them at the
seeing
same
out.
time? That's kind of
You wouldn't want
obnoxious.
to be rude.
Did you
Heed
see
your
all of
butler's
them leaving at the
advice,
same
kid.
time? It's like the invitation
and I'm
said
no longer
9:30
interested in
p.m.
buying
to
the house.
11:30, and it hit 11:30,
owner's
and
a
people were like,
prick.
"Well, it's time. We gotta go." It'd just
He's
be really
gonna
weird
get
if we
what's
stayed a couple
coming
minutes
to him.
afterwards. That'd be really. I mean, that's awful. A boom! Look at this intro. The Telltale series of Batman. This is so sick. I'm so excited. Sorry, I never hit send on this thing. Look at him being all smooth.
It's me.
Choreography? Maybe. I don't. Okay, so here was the thing. I actually talked about that this weekend, was that I was never, I'd always wanted to be in Cotillion, but the thing was, I don't know if any of you guys know what Cotillion is, but you have to be invited to go attend a Cotillion, or whatever the case was. But the reason I wanted to go so bad was because you get to eat, they provide you food, and they, at the end of it, like, they have a big white dress ceremony where you get, like, this beautiful white dress and white ball gown, and just, I mean, like, it's the coolest thing ever. And my sister was, you know, my sister was invited to Cotillion. She didn't end up going because my sister's a weirdo, and I don't know why she didn't want to go, but she just didn't. But I was never invited to Cotillion, and I was so fucking sad. So now I am super rude, as far, like, I have no manners. I act like a guy sometimes, which sucks. It's not cute. It's not attractive. And, like, I don't have any, like, manners at the table, and I don't know how to eat. I don't know, like, what a salad knife is, or a salad whatever. So it just sucks, and it makes me really sad, because I think I would have been good at Cotillion, and not only that, they had good food. Yeah, so, whatever. Fuck them. Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon the mayor office to take a public stand against the wave of vigilante action sweeping the streets. Mayor Hill cannot extend the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria other than that law. Said Dent has taken affirmative action on vigilantism in Gotham from the upstick, blah blah blah. Wayne Enterprises Fund Arkham Asylum replacement. Have any of y'all been to Cotillion? Because it's also for guys. It's not just a girl thing. Charitable arm of Wayne Enterprises, headed by Robert and Regina, has announced funding for a new mental health care facility to replace the outdated Arkham Asylum. For years, the asylum has made headlines for its inhumane approach to patient research and its violent, oftentimes deadly prisoner escapes. But soon, that will no longer be the case. That Thomas and Martha Hospital as rehabilitation. Cool. Anyway. So, anyway. Really? Is that even a thing? I don't think so. That's not. I don't. That. Let's check her. This bitch. That was super rude. Didn't clap at all. She needs to attend Cotillion, because that's messed up. One of Gazette's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid. someone who likes, someone who doesn't clap at other people's jokes.
34-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Do I have to read all of these, or?
Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
But I really wanted to attend it. Like,
now
I
you
feel like
can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime,
Nearly fell off a building for this?
I also need to put subtitles.
Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone.
If this is the Bat computer, I'm gonna be embarrassed because this is just pathetic. He's got this big old massive huge thing, and then he's got like a weird little tiny MacBook. Oh.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
It's okay, you're a rich bitch, you can just make another one. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Well, the test run from the mayor's office was a success.
Look at that smirk. Man, if somebody smirked at me like that.
Should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
You couldn't be any sharper. Look at you, dressed in all hot.
And deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
No.
The newest edition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
I want to be in a confined space with you. Sorry. Can't help it. He's just good looking for a character. I always fall for the weird characters and it's so bad. Alright. Fuck it. Okay. Look at my car! Holy shit! Look at this Batmobile! Come on. I don't have time. Oh, I would so just drive this shit around. I wonder if it runs on diesel.
That's the stuff.
Yeah. Hey! Alright. Jesus. We can't just take the car around? That'd be really, really cool. Can I run? No, of course not. Alright. I will let you guys know for tomorrow. Definitely Wednesday, faux show. And definitely Thursday. And definitely Friday. And normally for the rest of the week, yes, but I'm gonna be going down the valley.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
And Thursday faux show.
Mayor Hill.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
And without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
Believe it. Now you can't even trust the valets.
So let's find out what was so important.
After the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater.
Well,
And yet I
also,
always
it's
find you
because
here,
I wasn't doing it.
in a dark, damp
I would do it
cave.
only on my schedule. You're right. It was very strict.
I'm more at
Okay.
home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th
But now it
bedroom
won't be
down
like that.
here.
It'll be completely different.
Sure,
So
I can see the headlines now.
it's gonna be
Bruce Wayne,
great.
billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume.
Ow.
Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
That's
What are we
Catwoman.
looking at?
let me try a different angle.
There we go. Finally. Really? That's super weird because it's super low on my end. Bizarre. That's because my speaker's up all the way too. That's crazy. Let me see if it's like a setting that I can probably maybe... Let's see. Thanks, Ruben! Alright, let's do music volume. Let's turn that down just a smidge. Master volume, let's turn that down just a smidge. Turn the subtitles on because maybe that will help. Yeah, let's put this back. Thanks, Ruben. I know I already said thank you, but I'm gonna say it again. So, yeah, let's turn that down. Maybe that will help. Alright, let's apply these, and let's resume the game. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Is that better, you guys? Was it really? Well, I knew it was doing that a little bit at the end, but I didn't know it was doing that the entire fucking time. Like, that is insane. Okay. No one said anything. I think I got, like, maybe one thing about it on Life
This
is
is a map of
Strange.
the East Side shoreline.
But no, I need to know because I can hear it from my headphones and it sounds good to me, and I can hear myself, which is annoying. But like, I want to make sure you guys can hear too, or hear me, or hear the game.
Can't make sense of it yet.
How is the
Still
the
plenty of
volume?
files to do.
And in the meantime,
Really? Well, I'm
I
still
see.
trying to test out my like
Think so.
different times and stuff like that.
the
As of
same
right now,
couldn't be said for the
so.
bar. I had to try Mr.
Well,
Sellback
this is like the
away.
first
But you'll be pleased to hear
day of like
everyone has left,
full-time streaming, so we'll
including
see
Mr.
on like the
Falcone.
different
Before the game switched to cutthroat.
different times and stuff.
recommend leaving the fist fights to your...
I was under control.
Everything under
Damn.
control.
That's true. I've seen you take down worse thugs. But I'd already sewn you up once tonight, and I had no interest in a repeat performance. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined
Every time I
Gotham's-
read Falcone, I think Falcon, and when I hear Falcon, I think either Falcon Punch or Millennium Falcon.
Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Seen her before.
But I like her. She's rambunctious and sexy.
Oh, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately.
Oh shit!
As
I'll stay out
Bruce
of sight.
or
Batman
Batman.
doesn't hide.
That's not the point. I want to know I'm out there.
That's so weird.
Hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce.
That's bizarre.
I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure
That is
it
so
out.
crazy.
Trust me.
I'll keep an eye on it
Miss
too.
Vale
I'll look
noticed
at
your injuries, so did
the
Mr. Dent.
replay and then I'll see if I
They
can
put
fix
it
it
together
too.
with the
That's
incident
really
at
weird
the
that
mayor's
it's doing
office.
that
It would undo all the long nights and close
though.
calls
Since
you
you chose.
endured to get here.
Well, Batman. That's the cool
You're in
thing
the
about
spotlight
Batman
more
is
than
he is kind. And I was
You
telling you
have
about
to
it
be
earlier.
careful.
He's kind of douche.
I've had to cover mysterious series before.
Batman is kind of an asshole, just a little bit, you know. Like he's
A necessary evil in your line of work, I suppose. No, I hope you change
the
someday.
hero that Gotham needs, not that Gotham wants.
Don't men worry.
I don't think I got
It's
that
our
quote
gift
right, but
and our curse.
along those lines. So he
One
doesn't
more
need to
worry
be
for the
nice. He
list.
doesn't need to be like a hero, and or he. I mean, he